Hello, everybody. So, I had one hell of a gaming session this past Sunday, actually. Playing a character that is kind of moonlighting as a tailor, but has that like dark, mysterious background. Well, my party just found out what that background is.
So just kind of his kind of like dark little alcove there. Derek's gonna take some time to put on some clothes that he put in his bag a very long time ago and has not touched since.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, man.
You put on le outfit.
Le outfits.
The outfit.
The one thing I will say so that everyone hears this is like the feeling that Derek has putting this on. It's as much ritual to him as it is just putting on clothes. And the last part is he pulls this black leather mask out of the bag, holds it in his hand, and just stares at it for a solid 2 minutes before quietly saying to himself, the mask doesn't tremble. Pulls it on and keeps an eye on the house until the candle goes out, which I would take to mean like he's finally gone to bed. And he will give it about another hour after that to make sure he is totally asleep. Before like stepping out from his little corner and looking to see if there's anyone around that might possibly see him.
Street's clear. You have like a split second between one person walking and another person approaching where you are able to approach without being seen.
Okay. So I'll walk up to the house and try the door handle. Is it locked?
Mm-hmm. Well, locked is being generous, but yes, it's latched from the inside.
I will pick the lock.
Yeah, go for it. Not very high. Thank God.
15.
Okay. Your hand trembles a little bit just from the adrenaline, but you're able to get in the groove and silently open it up.
Okay. So I'll step into the house, close the door behind me, and actually one thing I forgot to mention is before he steps out, he does pull out the goggles of night and pull those over the mask so he can actually see what he's doing. And quietly make his way through the house until he comes into Abdul's bedroom, or where his bed is if it's not in a separate room.
There's like a main hall area and one small alcove that can be generously described as a bedroom.
Okay. So I'll kind of like walk up to the edge of the bed that he's sleeping on and cast dancing lights to have one ball of light appear and just kind of like move it, have it float above, just to barely illuminate the space, and reach a foot out to shake the bed and just say, Abdul Khalik, I'm gonna butcher this, Al Sawaya? And I will keep doing that until he finally does wake up.
He sort of jolts. Clearly he has been having some sort of nightmare, but he's covered in sweat even before you were there, and he wakes up right away and he sort of looks up at you. What do you want?
Just the way the light is hanging, like there's the shadow from the hood over top that's just kind of like deepened by the absence of the light. Take a step forward and I said, I told you, if anything befalls another house, I would break you in ways you cannot possibly imagine. And I'm here to follow through on that.
I didn't do anything, man. What? You, the fence? Oh my God. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
You were also supposed to spread the word to ensure nothing happened.
I
and
did.
a house burned down.
Come on, man. It wasn't me. promise. I swear. Like, I can prove it. Like, what do you want? He clearly seems terrified out of his mind. And he's visibly, like, shaking, sweating, voice cracking.
Take another, 2 steps towards him.
Mhm.
How can you prove it? I want to roll an insight on him, just to see if he's telling me what I need.
Yeah, go for it.
That would actually be
He's the red.
22.
Why?
Because I'm still
because of
exhausted.
mines.
Yep.
Okay. Good enough. He folds like paper. He is very obvious to read. This guy was a bully through and through, but the moment he got confronted by you, he sort of crumbled inwards, and he is not holding up well under interrogation.
Kind of move, to stand right at the edge of the bed and just looming over him.
Mm-hmm.
And reach out a hand that's just in a black leather glove and kind of stroke his hair. I'm just like, I believe you. The issue. Do you know what a symbol is?
Like
You know
a
what
thing
symbol,
to represent
you
something
know what
else?
a symbol can be?
No.
You might not have caused the fires. You might have spread the word. Maybe it just didn't get far enough. But I need a message that can be sent that will leave no doubt. I kind of reach back onto the belt, on my belt, pull out the dagger of Alamut, and ram it through his heart.
Dude's a fucking assassin! Asswipe.
Shush, you.
What
know
is
nothing.
your alignment?
And I'll watch as the light leaves his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And in a separate pouch from the inside of the cloak he's wearing, pulls out a black raven feather and just lays it on the pillow beside him. And just quietly says, Requies Katampache.
Attaboy. Okay.
So I'll take the paper
Mm-hmm.
and in his blood and in Persian, I want to write, houses burned, so burned his future. Burn another, and I will not stop at one.
You're gonna sign it off with something?
No.
Okay.